then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7-fit flex on the jacks on that.
Hey there, all of y'all. Hey, everybody. Y'all already know who this is. Y'all already know. Oh my goodness. You know what? I come in peace. I come with no problems. I come with listen, I got some people. I guess I'm gonna have to talk about this off the top. Y'all know I come here for my Antoine Massey. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all what we need to talk about when it comes to him. But we got to pause right now. We got to pause because listen at this. Listen, I got to tell y'all a secret. I got to tell y'all what happened to me. Oh my goodness. Bad people. Tell me why I got tricked on the Kendra G show. But I did tell y'all earlier yesterday. I said, y'all better watch out. I say, I'm going to be going to the Kendra G show. But listen, I swear, y'all going to think I'm joking. I honestly just blurted that out. But I was expecting, I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go on the show because some knucklehead told me that she do an open panel. And when she do the open panel, you could go on there and talk about anything. I say, you see this? I literally had no clue. If you even look back at it, I even said to her, I didn't even realize I was coming home on here for this. I really honestly thought that she just had an open panel and just come in with your open dialogue, because y'all know your girl. If I got something to goddamn it talk about, y'all see that deck of cards over there, don't you? I listen, I had some talking for her ass. You better know it. Oh my goodness. I get over there to the Kendra G child. I done got all caught up in the conversation. Things going good. I don't know if they're going good. I don't know if they're going bad. All I know is y'all know I talk too much. And I'm saying to myself, what I done did now? I must have did a hell of a lot, because I go to look at a couple of my comments. Y'all go back and look at the video with the comment cash. I'm going to have to play it. I got the comments over there. One guy, Papa Doe, he from the restaurant over there in Texas. He done told me I lied. He said I lied. He said, how you ask for somebody that don't be lying and you done told 3 lies? I say, man, bring your ass. I say, come over here. I say, I'm about to go live. If you want to talk to me, bring your little sassy self over here and let's get on live and let's talk about it a little bit. I doubt he came over here, but who knows, child? We don't know. I don't know. The people don't know. I mean, all I'm trying to do, honestly, is get Antoine home. Hopefully, I can get Antoine Massey. We call and listen. I had to ask them fellas. I said, listen to these little cougars right here. I want to ask them. I put in the comment. I said, listen, you do me a favor. Would you answer the question why you worry about if I told 3 lies? Did I lie about your support to get that man inside that jail alive? I didn't lie about that. I don't give a damn about no relationship. Did I lie about getting that man home? I was dead ass serious. We got a whole lot of black men that don't want to talk about that. See, they'll run. They don't want to talk about that, but they want to call me. They want to come and tell me I lied about some relationship. Well, I don't got no reason to lie. Maybe you misunderstood me. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I don't give a damn. Listen, they done already start coming for me. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie O. Jackie, are you there, girl? Is Jackie O anywhere around the building? If you is, you had 2 people to defend you today. One girl messaged me by Jackie O because I called Jackie ugly. Jackie already told me I called her ugly. I already apologized. The girl said to me, well, how you apologize to somebody by calling them ugly? I said, how do you do it? I said, I apologize for calling you ugly, Carmel. Ugly. I mean, what more do you want from a person like me? You want me to give you my whole afro? You want me to give you my scully? What you want, my scarf? What you want, my earrings? I mean, what you want? Come on, you can't have the necklaces. You can't have none of that. Hey, you want some sage in your life? I'll sage your ass. You can have that for free. I'll go get me some more. But hey, it's going to be up to you to pray over your own sage now. I ain't doing that. Them people said I lied. I don't know. The man told me, he said, you need to do a reaction on your own video with Kendra G. I'm standing myself for what? I already know what I said. You should be reacting. Do me a favor, buddy. Hey, Papa Doe. Yeah, Papa Doe, the bite-sized restaurant. Would you do me a favor, Papa Doe? Would you please go and do a reaction on my video and then send it to me? All you got to do is at me on Didi Saiddit. Give me your opinion, do your reaction on it, and then put at Didi Saiddit. And then put hashtag Saiddit. That way it'll come through it'll come in the mail in my community. I mean, that's the only way I'm going to get my mail around here. You got to put hashtag Saiddit. I say, man, now I'm gonna have to sit back like this. I'm gonna say, who said that? But see, I ain't gonna be like Jackie O did. Jackie O bought her little skates ass over here. I say, man, if she don't skate her ass on, I know something. She done bought her little skates ass over here. I done called her a lying tongue. I said, girl, you got a lying ass tongue. I done called her a lying tongue on the Kendra G. I done called her a lying tongue in her face. I done called her ass a lying tongue on the phone because she called me. She wouldn't even let me get a word in edgewise. I said, man, this girl sound like that lady Chocolate. They talk so goddamn much. They don't never give you the mic. I'm like, man, y'all got to stop all that chattering. These give people the mic. But she did right. She came on my stage at my house and took my goddamn mic. But she ain't said nothing because I don't remember nothing she said. All I know is this. I said, girl, all you want to talk about it with me is because I called you ugly. They call me ugly all the time. But guess what? If that's their truth, then I'm ugly. But the problem with it is, I don't give a damn about whether you ugly or not. Do you have a lying tongue? They said I lied. They said I lied about 3 things. Do the reaction video and send it to me. I like doing. You know what? My expertise up here. My expertise is doing a reaction on your ass because you think you're gonna troll me. And ooh, Lordy Jesus, boy, they go to trolling me, boy, they get something up their ass. I say, yeah, I got them. I say, go ahead on and troll me now, you little sucker. Yeah, somebody trolling me. He must be a big ass man trolling me the way he been trolling me. Some man keep following me. Yeah, you been married 31 years. I'm like, damn, all y'all could come at me about is how long I've been married. The man say I wrecked my marriage. If I wrecked my damn marriage, won't you put it back together for me? Who gives a damn? If a person want to be married, they can be married. If they want to be separated, goddamn it, be separated. If your heart happy being lonely, damn it, be a lonely, happy heart. Why do people give a damn about your misery, about your pain? Now, wait a minute. I would care about somebody's misery and I would care about somebody's pain, because if it's something that I can help you out or help you through at a time when nobody was able to help me, I would help you for that. But sometimes, like when the men come at you, women, y'all do it too, but I'm talking about men because they the one be coming at me because I don't keep too many women friends. The men come at me for the most pettiest catty stuff. And it'd be like, did you come at me for that? Oh, you wrecked your marriage in 31 years, but you didn't even tell me how long you ever been married, if you was ever married. Like, why do you care? Why do people care like that? Why, if somebody say they married or not, why do you care? And if you don't care, why do you comment back, you little sassy cats? God damn. Like, why do you care? And people don't understand why I go down the road that I go down with men. It ain't that I go down the road because I'm going against men. I'm raised with all men. I'm not raised with women. The reason why I go down the road with men a lot of the times, because men are the main ones want you to be held accountable for your actions, but they don't take no accountability, Lord. They don't take it. And they act like they do. If you feel like you take accountability and you know you're a man, God damn it, don't make the glove fit. Don't fit the glove. Don't put it on. Don't stretch the glove. Don't try to put your big ass fingers in the glove. If you ain't that, if you're not that man and you know I ain't talking to you, then don't get sassified. Now, did I say all I need to say? If I did, let me welcome everybody in. Hey there, welcome. Y'all already know what I'm here for. I'm here for anything that's here for what it is. And I got a good one for y'all today. I'm going to give y'all a quick recap of what happened the other day. We got Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link. And listen, I'm just telling y'all, one of the haters right here. This was one of the ones that I just looked down and I just looked and I seen him. This is one of my little sassy ones. He said that I lied. He said, I want to, he said, I went on to Kendra G and I need to do a reaction to my own time on Kendra G. He said, I said that I'm looking for a man to tell the truth, but I lied 3 times. And I'm saying to myself, what did I lie about? So I invited him over. I said, I'm getting ready to go live. I said, you're more than welcome to come and take the stage. I ain't say take the easy way out, buddy. I didn't say that. Now, if you want to talk to me, if you prefer to talk to me because you can't get up here with me, I don't blame you. Okay? Yeah. Listen, I don't give a damn what they say. He told me, wait a minute, no, I don't want to hear no damn, go watch it. He telling me, listen, y'all. Let me take this down. If it come down, what the hell? Is it frozen? Wait a minute. Let's show. Let's hide. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. And let me take this one down too, because y'all already know what this is about. And we coming back on you, Antoine. But We coming back on you, Antoine, but I got somebody who got something to say to me. I mean, they gonna always have something to say to me. And guess what? I got to hear what this man got to say to me. I promise you, he said that I lied. And then he telling me, he said, go watch it. But if you hear, tell me what I said. He said that I lied. I want to know what I lied about. He said, okay, wait a minute. He said, okay, I'll come up. I'm closing down my shop, currently closed at 6. Hey, listen, one thing I don't want you to do, don't leave that damn shop if it's money on the table. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't give a damn if you work till your fingers hit dog down dark. All the D's, you better not leave that damn job. Bring all the money back here and tell me about it. And I mean every penny. And I mean it. And then Doc say, you read the negative, but I also paid you a compliment, ma'am. You didn't read that part. Listen, nothing you said was negative to me. Look at my personality. You can't be negative to me. I can only be negative to myself. I like the fact that you came and I invited you here. So why would I invite you here to make you feel bad? I'm very welcoming at my house. I'm very, very welcoming. Why would I run you away? You might be one of my future men. Men time. Men. Men. Yes, I host a men only live. They won't believe it. I host a men only live on Raised with All Men. One of the ladies in the comment, right before I exited the building of the Kendra G show, I mean, after just being kicked on somewhere that I didn't even look for it to be all up in there. And listen, I couldn't even stand up, y'all. I was so tall, I couldn't even back up and show them all this old voluptuous body and ass I got. I couldn't even do that. I said, I'm so tall, and I had to back. I wasn't prepared at all. I thought I was going on there to have a conversation. I said, hell. And guess what? And one lady was like, she ain't gonna get that app. You a damn LIE. Watch me get that app. And then they tried to make a big deal. Oh, you're 30. You've been married 31 years. You know, you ain't getting that app. You ain't gonna this. You can't be married this for him. Man, y'all stop capping. Y'all know in our Black community, what happens in our Black community? It's a lot of separated goddamn couples. They ain't been married since the day they did conception, and they still married and are with other people. They are. There's a lot of people like that in the Black community, but what people don't do when they come on social media, they try not to tell those type of hidden truths that are really, really truths in our Black community. It's the truth. Now, I feel a lot of the times you might ask a white man something like that, or you might ask a white woman something like that. You damn right, they run to the courthouse. They be divorced so goddamn quick, they don't even split up air pieces. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. All that's yours. That's how quick they bury their marriages. And on top of that, they bury their people that quick too. Man, you in the white community, you pass away on the Monday. I be damn Tuesday at 2:00 doing the damn thunderstorm. Your ass buried so deep up under the dirt, you couldn't even know dirt was thrown on you. It's a difference. Black community, you be like, okay, lady, it's been 19 years ago. Ask me how I know. One of my friends honestly separated from her husband. I'm not lying. She separated from her husband. They was together like 1997, 98. They separated in 2002. They literally just got a divorce. Literally, God's honest truth. They just got a divorce about 2 years ago. So I get it, but it ain't true. But I got to understand what Derek said. Let me say what Dark said. But Dark, let me be clear. You wasn't negative, Dark. You're not. That wasn't negative to me. You said I lied about 3 things. And whatever you say I lied about, all of them probably do is giggle or say, child, you didn't understand me. Hey, we might even look at the video together. I don't know. I try to give all my bloops and blunders about 3 or 4 days shy before I look at it. I say, man, let them roast me. I'll be needing all the roasting I could get because I want to know who I think I am too. Dark said, you at first said you was trying to get a lawyer or something like that. Then you said you were working on it. That's right. That's working on it. That's right. That's not a lie. It's the truth. It's the truth. A person say, yeah, I need a lawyer. I'm working on a lawyer. I'm working on getting a lawyer. You got to work on something like that. But it's the truth, though. The point of the matter is, I'm happily separated. I've been separated since July 1st, 2022. That's not a lie. At the end of the day, I've been separated since July 1st, 2022. I have been. And I haven't been with my husband. Dark said, "Day how you please." But again, I come from streaming. I've had convo with thousands of men and women, and usually men who don't care if you still married are ones who aren't serious about you. Hey, that could be true and that could not be true, but long as I'm serious about me, that's all that matters to me. If I'm serious about me, what man you think gonna come in and make me unserious about me? Matter of fact, Dark, I'm glad that you said that, because maybe you weren't speaking to the right women, but I'm gonna tell you this. A man that come in and act like they're not serious about me, only one or two things are gonna happen. You either already benched in my book, or I'm playing a game with you. You think a woman raised with all men, no women, what can you do to me? You heard me say, if I'm married 31 years and separated, what kind of dummy do you think I am? I'm sure I've been married longer than a lot of the women you know, and men too. So I come with something, and I'm 50 years old. My son will be 26. My daughter will be 23. There's a guy that hit on me, and I gave her my phone number. So understand this. When I gave her my phone number, I gave her my phone number just like you men do. Y'all give out y'all numbers to test the water, see if it's somebody that you were interested in, if somebody you're not. At the end of the day, guess what happened? I benched him. The reason why I benched him is because anytime he called me, he felt the need to let me call you back. My daughter's on the line. Even if you call me 3 times a day, you ain't gonna tell me about your daughter, and your daughter in her 30s and 40s. So you don't think I could tell when a person ain't taking me serious? So what you think I did to him? I don't think he took me no more than what I took him, but clearly somebody took somebody somewhere, because every time he see me, he wondering if he keep calling the wrong phone number. And one thing I like to do, Dark, I like to make phone calls to prove my points to people. And also, Dark, if you go and look at some of my videos, and I know you probably thought I was joking, but go and look at my videos, scour them. You got 958 of them. And the ones that you can scour the most, scour the ones that got the phone calls. 99% of my phone calls are with men. And this particular phone right here, this is the phone call that men call me on. And I answer the call. So if you want to call, you could. But I come from a different side of it, and that's what I don't think you understand. But you know what I like to tell people? Just get to know me. You'll see. You're going to be saying, "Hey, can you come on my show?" I'm going to say, "No, Dark," because when you came on my show, the day you came on my show, you was acting like daylight. Okay, wait a minute. Dark said, "Nah, working on yourself." Dark said, "You may have misspoke then, but you definitely said working on yourself." I am working on myself. I always work on myself. I said, I learned. She said, "What are the 3 things that you need to work on?" I said, "I need to continue to take accountability for me and my actions." Go back. I am working on myself. I'm always work on myself. I didn't unspeak when I said that. I didn't misspeak. I'm always going to be working on myself. How could you not be working on yourself? There's always room for growth. I'm going to always be working on myself, because I'm the one got myself in the situation that I was in. But it ain't a man that got me out of it. It was this one up here that got me out of it. And when I got out of it with that man up there, I did some deeper soul searching. Clip it. And that's why I clip. So no, I didn't misspeak. I promise you I didn't. You can go back and look at any of my videos. This ain't a new conversation for me. Dark say, so we working with a roster. What's a roster? I don't have to work with a roster. I just work with me. If there's someone that's trying to hit on me, you can hit on me. That's not the problem. It's the getting to know me. And you try to get to know me, but you can't talk to me, or you can't answer calls. I don't know what a roster is. I'm too old for a roster. I'm 50 years old. Dark said, outside of my mother, I can agree to that. Thank you for agreeing to it. And outside of your mother, you can agree to it. That's why my kids within their mom, they can agree to me. And that's why my son is 25 years old. Guess what? That means my husband and I were together through my kids going to school. through my kids growing up, through a lot of the things that went on in my life. My kids were still with their mom and dad. So y'all could put anything you want to put, figure out a lie. If it's the truth, it's so that the point of the matter is, put me some people 50 years old that was with their husband 30 something years like me, raised their children, and can say what I want to say right now. Dark say, LOL, I love a good debate. That's how I built my platform. And you know what? I'm glad you love a good debate, because you know what, Dark, you won't believe it. Everybody that come around me love a debate. I say, man, why? And I'm gonna tell you what I love about you, Dark. What I love about you is I love to debate with men. I really don't like debating with women. I'm gonna be honest with you, women. Hey women, if y'all out there, don't go to throwing no goddamn rags and all that dishes and stuff at me. Don't hit me with no bottle caps. Don't throw nothing at me. All I'm saying is, where most women have but honestly, there are a lot of women that'll tell you they only deal with men. But I'm telling you, I deal with men only because honestly, I deal with men. I'm an only girl. I'm raised with all men. My brothers, we talk for hours. You get what I'm saying? So the ladies don't do that. One lady in the Kendra G chat, she said that, oh, a woman that don't like women don't like herself. Why do they say the dumbest, darnest things? How you gonna say something dumbass like that? And then that'll be the main one outside the comments that'll come on my platform. You know what? I don't really deal with women either. But what that ain't saying you don't like women, dummy. That says that I don't really deal with them. And that's what I said. I don't. I'm not making it up. Go listen to my calls and stuff. It's men. You look at my chat, it's mostly men. Doc say debating, you learn things whether you agree. Correct. And that's the point of debating. You can learn things. You can agree to disagree, long as you know how to do it within respect. And Dark, if you don't know it, that's honestly why I run a men only live. I do a men only live 3 nights out the week. And people say, well, what's your topic? What you mean, what's my topic? The man. The man is my topic. That's who my damn topic is. The reason why the man is my topic, because the man is the one barely get to speak. And me and men, we speak very well together because they can tell me what they feel, what's going on, how they feel about things. And that's just the bottom line to it. Anyway, Doc, Doc, what else you want to say to me, Doc? Now, listen, you got 30 minutes of my damn time. Now, you about to watch how this beast go to work. Doc said, here we go. Doc said, but you said something about a man taking care of his kids. But some of us have gotten to the point where we tired of our parent. Where we retire our parents. Is that held to the same standard for you during dating? I would agree with that. I don't listen. I raised my children with a mate, so I ain't have to worry about dates and exes and all of that stuff. I was with a mate raising my children. The thing of it is, when I made the comment, I don't know if this is what you're referring to, but really quickly, when I made the comment about I don't want a man that feel like they're going to put their children before me. I'm not talking about infant children because I'm not going to be dating infant children men. I'm not doing it. I'm just out of that league. I'm referring to a guy that he recently hit on me, just like you were saying. How do you know if a man taking you serious? I'm telling you, I know if a man taking me serious. One of the key components, if a person taking you serious, they're going to always be able to straddle you along, or they always feel like you the last wing, or they always basically like they trying to bench you in a way. I mean, because every single phone call from the same daughter, it's like, you think you're going to call me, blow my phone up, call me, I answer the phone, and then 5 minutes later, your same daughter that's 40-something years old calling, and you're putting me on hold. Cancel it. That's what I was referring to. I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to deal with a man that if you're supposed to be with me and we are in a relationship, I'm not going to be going through 1,000 people to get to your front goddamn door. Now on to this regularly scheduled program, y'all. Y'all listen. I want y'all to welcome Mr. Dark. Dark seen me on the Kendra G, and somebody will be posting it, y'all. Y'all gonna have 1,000 people clipping that. Hey, when they clip it, y'all come back and tell me what they said. I said, my goodness. I said, I ain't gonna be like Jackie. I made a comment about her call her ass a lion tuck. I made a mistake and called her ugly. I told her I apologize for calling her ugly. But anywho. she want to message me and I'm this and I'm girl. If you don't haul that, girl, haul ass. Like nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. We don't give a good goddamn. If you took your ass on the Kendra G show, they gonna roast you like they gonna roast me. They gonna roast my big tall ass. They gonna roast my big ass. They gonna roast my big mouth ass. They gonna call me a lying ass. I ain't going to nobody page. Did you call me a liar? Did you say Twitter figure, YouTube figure? This girl, I'm like, girl, you that mad? I want y'all to, hey, y'all come back and tell me what the people said, because y'all know it's so many people gonna clip that. Who the hell did thanks here? I can hear Corey Holcomb now. Oh, wait, matter of fact, that might be my next target. Hey, Corey. They're gonna be so glad to get to know me after a while. They're gonna be so damn glad. I'm gonna say, yeah, y'all ain't know I was coming through these woods like this. Yeah, I was coming through these woods. Y'all ain't know. I'm coming through these damn woods like a bulldozer. Y'all better watch out for that female Capricorn blue dude. Now, y'all think I'm joking? I'm gonna give y'all just a tidbit, because all the joking is to the side. Now we need to get back to my buddy old boy, and I'm gonna give y'all just a briefing. We're gonna look at just a little bit of he, and y'all gonna understand. I like that. I got to say that. So Doc said, I can't lie, you tall as hell, but you definitely gave them body. Doc, that's what I'm telling you. They can say what they want to say. Thank you. Gabrielle flew in and say, Queen, salute. Hey, Gabrielle, how you doing? How's everything going? Hey, welcome aboard. Hey, I want to remind you that tomorrow at 8 p.m., don't forget the small channel talent search. Y'all, I haven't decided if I'm going to put $200 on the line for that talent search, or I'm going to put it at 100, 150, two more people going to get the money. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know for a fact, one person taking $100 home and maybe two might take 50. I don't know. Even if you don't bring your channel, if I scroll through your channel and I like it, I'm going to ask you to get your money. If you got cash out, whatever we need to do, just remember, anybody out there, if you're a small channel, every single Friday, we're doing a small channel talent search. Small channel talent search. Small channel talent search. Y'all better bring them channels. At 50 years old, if I could come out here and just make an ass of myself, or am I making an ass of myself, or am I outright me? It don't matter. It's your channel, it's your house. Whatever you need to do, you be you, say you, who you. Long as you said it, you need to be it. Bring your small channels out tomorrow. Let's hit this panel. Let's hit this stage. And y'all know who the guests are. Y'all know who the judges are. The men on the panel. Y'all wait till we blow that up. Y'all gonna be like, my goodness, I didn't know these type of channels existed out here. Yes, I got a guy that like to do ghetto. He like to do ghetto movies. What the hell? Right there out of Miami. He do ghetto movies. There's so many different channels out here on YouTube. What our job is to expose those channels and showcase them. You're a small channel. Come and shoot your channel to the panel. It's not about you subscribing to me. It's not about you liking me. It's not about that. It's about getting help when nobody else will help you. I did it. I know how I feel. Nobody will help me. I did this on my own. I built this up on my own. If you're a small channel, don't let your channel go in dormant. Get some help. Get some support. If I can't show you anything, I can show you the basics of what you need to understand. I can show you how to clean your house up on the outside, and then how you come on the inside. I'll tell you what you need to look for. Just long as you get your house clean, guests are going to start coming over. So at the end of the day, tomorrow, YouTube's first 2025 small channel talent search. This will be our third Friday. We all know who our first winner is, the Power Store Inc. We'll showcase her later. But without further ado, I want to get us to what we came here for. And thank you, everybody out there in my parking lot. Y'all trying to fill in at the right time. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate everybody flying in. I definitely look forward to seeing y'all on tomorrow. But for right now, let's talk about Antoine Massey. Y'all want to know if I told a lie? Let's figure out if I lied now, baby. Let's understand why we got this black man and we can't get no damn support. Why we can't get no support? Why we can't? Because I said what I said. We want to get on social media and we want to worry about stupid stuff. We want to talk about dumbass stuff. But guess what? We don't want to talk about the stuff that's really counting. Like, what about this? Why can't we get this black man home? Why can't we find a big advocate? Why can't we find an advocate? All we want you to do, advocate, is step in to bring him in. I don't care if he's guilty. I don't care if he's innocent right now. But for right now, we want to know, why can't we pull together and bring this one black man home and let him prove himself? Listen, it's not that he's not trying to go back to jail. What he's saying is, I don't want to get lost in the system. That's why he's looking for someone with a big name. At the end of the day, I promise you, on everything I love, if I was able to get to him, and I'm gonna try my best to raise money. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna get some money. And I looked up my flight. My flight is $300 and something for a round trip. I don't even know about the hotel, but I can tell you this: if I make my way over there, y'all gonna see that I'm going to make sure that this young man come home and he's never forgotten. Even if I can't make my way over there, I want y'all to know this is a conversation that's not going anywhere in my book. The reason why it's not going anywhere in my book is because one thing about it, and two things for sure. When you listen to this young man talk, he either lying to get himself outright killed, because he got a bad bullseye on his head right now. He cannot hide. He got tattoos in his face. He can't hide. The same way that young lady did me last year. I couldn't hide. They judged me on the other side, just like they're judging him on the other side. They judging him because he had a record. They judging him because he got tattoos. They judge me because I'm tall, afro, wear heels. You know, she's short, she's small, she pregnant. No, this woman assaulted me and I didn't know her. The same way this man did. He had to go on the run. He had to leave everything that he know he might not even be taken back in safely. He might be dead to get back in. He got a bullseye on his head on the outside, and he got a bullseye on his head when he get in. You know why? Because he can honestly bring the roof down. Because I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to watch this young man to the day he get out, and I'm going to follow him. And if I could bring one man home from that jail that could be housing our men outright free, that they think, because ain't nothing free about this. They are getting kickbacks in New Orleans. That's why New Orleans is the highest state in the world for incarceration. Nobody don't think about that. They're getting kickbacks. One of my attorney friends said it. When they hold you in New Orleans until 12:01 a.m. because that's when they get more money. I mean, who does that? This isn't right. So let's listen in.
Guess which student has a better chance of getting into an Ivy League school? First, take a look at Zach. He's valedictorian, National Merit Scholar, and he's president of the debate team. He's got a 4.0.
What I want to talk about today is for us why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay, Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child. She's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. You remember, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th. Of 2024, okay? So I was in Saiddit, right? And I was on a regular domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation. So once I got at Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office, this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish, is the same woman here. It's not different females, it's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false. And she even saying it, you know, she let her know the truth, that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her, nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that in that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse discrimination. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this, and telling St. Tammany if they can't give me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case, that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. It's a lot of corruption. It's jiggings, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her. He never beat her. He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman went did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking, please, for help. Young boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all, please, to come help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world I'm letting y'all know.
Well, boy, just a recap of this is Antoine Massey's mom. This video came from someone else's channel where I guess they call themselves probably pretty much trying to, I guess they think that they're hitting below the belt, but they're not hitting below the belt. All they're doing is making it better for Antoine. So let's listen in to this video. This is basically just the mom, just a little recap of them trying to show the mom. And then I want to listen in to some of the commentary after that. That they just freed her because Antoine spoke up on behalf of his mom. So I want to go back to, honestly, I meant to show this him speaking on behalf of his mom.
I'm ready for you. Every sibling, so she changed. I know that my mother changed. I need all my siblings. I'm asking that y'all please do a change back in society. That's it. That's it.
All right. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. All right.
I'm asking that y'all please do a change back in society. That's it.
So I'm going to assume that this part right here, that we have a juggernaut head that's trying to be funny. I mean, it's not funny, Mr. Man. I almost called you something different, but I don't want to do that to you because I can see you just a regular knucklehead. You one of those knuckleheads that tried to come for me with the Carmelo Anthony story. And I had to make those puppies sit down. You cannot run with a big dog and you can't even piss that good. I mean, you're a puppy. You're squatting. You're lifting up your leg. So I'm going to let this slide when it comes to this knuckle sandwich brain head right here. Because I guess he think he's being funny, but it's not funny because when I look at this picture, I see two innocent men. I see one innocent man that's honestly begging and pleading to let his mama out. He's begging to let his mama out. And see, people sometimes of the opposite color, they don't get it anyway. Because they're not looking at him. That's why he had to do a side by, please let me out. He trying to do it like that, but he didn't listen to his heart. He was literally asking for you to let his mom out. So when you start throwing insinuendos and trying to be funny and acting like a one of the Menendez twins, it's not funny to me. And everybody want to laugh until it happened to them. What a turkey brain.
Yes, ma'am.
Then right here, I'm gonna be honest with you. It kind of pissed me off, but I understood the position that this lady was in. I feel like, okay, she did 15 years in prison. Y'all gonna make her break down and cry like this? But then somebody made a good point. She might have been breaking down crying because she knows she was ready to go home. And she happy to go home. But I feel like when it's time for a person to go, let them go. I done seen people get released out of there and didn't bust a tear. So I'm gonna assume maybe she was crying because she know it's time for her to go. So I'm gonna kind of let this one slide.
Ma'am, thank you. Ms. Connor?
I think she has one more speaker this morning.
Okay, it's not noted. All right, I believe we are prepared to vote, Mr. Root.
Please get in touch with Reverend Brown, your grandfather. Yeah.
That's the mama. Get in contact with Reverend Brown. Let me see where Reverend Brown at. He did that one real quick, didn't he? Let me go back. Hold on.
Antoine, I'm begging you, son. I'm broken. Please get in touch with
Reverend Brown. Hey, Rev. Hey, Rev. How you doing, Rev? Where you been at, Rev? How long you been in New Orleans, Rev? Did you just get to New Orleans, Rev? Hey, ain't nobody off limits. Hey, Rev, did you literally, Rev, you just getting to New Orleans? So, hey, Rev, where you been at? Ain't nothing about your heart said, let me help this young man. So what, you didn't know he was sitting in there for something he didn't do? So what, did you judge him too, Reverend? So if you judged him then, Reverend, and you didn't feel like he needed no help, because I see how his sister them and the mammy them ran to you. But I want to know where this Reverend been at. This state has the highest rate for incarceration. Nobody thought that something was wrong with that. So what makes you think this young man is going to come into you and you've been in the community? So if there are men in that jail and they're in there under false pretenses, false charges, where have you and your church support been? Y'all get tithing every week. Matter of fact, y'all go to church and in one day y'all get by 3 pots. You gonna get pots for the tithing. Y'all collect offering twice. And then you make like you giving money to the sick and the shut-in. So I wants to know where the funds at the church. Where's the funds for the church? I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. Do you not know how many people at your church on food stamps? You know how many people at your church on food stamps, and y'all won't even help a man, and don't his sister go to your church? So the only thing you could do, Reverend, come on in, boy. Turn yourself in. Why would he trust turning himself in with your ignorant ass? But I bet you if his mammy threw some stamps at you, you will go get him. I don't want to hear nothing from this pastor. I don't care what y'all say. He might come in for him and he might not. Look like the odds are real rare. Don't look like he budge. I wouldn't trust this Reverend either. Why would I trust this cotton picking tongue? Hell no. I wouldn't trust this man's tongue with a bat's ass. This man right here ain't telling the truth. He ain't tried to help those boys. How long did you know this young man was in there? Because if his mama and his sister came to you, at what part did you think was important when they came to you before he went on the run? I don't want to hear nothing from him, so I'm going to bypass him too. He's a knuckle sandwich head. I don't give a damn. And when I meet you, when I go to New Orleans, if I meet you, I'm going to ask you where you been at. And I'm going to have a camera just like this. Where you been at, Rev? So how long have you known this to be going on? How long have you known this to be true, Rev? Trev, did you get your tithes every Sunday? Rev, did you get 2 offerings that y'all collect? Rev, did y'all get money from the Sunday school? Rev, did y'all collect any church in the shut-in? Rev, what did you do to help the community? It's a high overrated amount of men that's going to jail in New Orleans. Y'all can't come together as a church organization. Y'all a non-profit. Y'all don't even got to show the taxes to nobody. So y'all just in the neighborhood collecting. That man don't trust that reverend. Yeah, the granddaddy gonna get mad at me. The mama gonna get mad at me. The sister gonna get mad at me. I don't give a damn about y'all getting mad at me. I want to know who really helping this young man come in and get there safely, because this man ain't helped him. Y'all need to be asking for an activist to come in. Some dumbass white man messaged me. Oh, he raped a woman. He did this. He did that. I say, allegedly. Y'all always talk about they did this. They did that. Y'all don't want to bring up all the guilty people that we got on the other side of the track. Because, hey, come here, Trump. Come here, Trump. You the president, ain't you? Everybody know you. I know good and damn well you ain't got no records and no felonies. I know good and damn well he ain't running to get in the office to keep from being arrested. I know good and damn well he on this his last term. I know good and damn well he gonna be faced with them charges, whether they for real or not. The point that I'm making is y'all letting him get away. Sorry, Reverend. I ain't feeling you.
Bro, your grandfather, your 18s, your sister, somebody, and turn yourself in. I need you. I cannot do this.
So I'm confused. I love you, Mom. I don't know you, but I wanted to know. You said that you needed him, but did he ever tell you that he didn't do it? See, I'm kind of concerned as to where was the communication and the contact coming between mom and dad and son and granddaddy and reverend and pastor and all the deaconesses and the missionaries and the saints and stuff in the pulpits and everybody that's a part of the congregation. I want to know who was helping him while he was sitting in there since, I believe, November of last year. And this woman signed this affidavit and signed this paperwork through the state attorney's office. And that's what Jason Williams. And while we waiting to see what I want to say next, we're going to make a phone call. I'm going to try to call Al Sharpton again. Y'all think I'm lying. I'm not. The number is 877 Al Sharpton 532 Al Sharpton 57 Al Sharpton 97. Did I give y'all a break? The number to Al Sharpton is 877 532 5797. I'll add him on a sticky note and ask him will he help us. I don't know if Al Sharpton got a YouTube channel. I know he got this Facebook live that he do every day from 1 to 4. It's after 4, but I'm gonna still give it a try. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring this down. Bring the house down. Bring the house down. Kelvin. Hey, Kelvin, how you doing? Kelvin just flew in and said Reverend Sambo isn't to be trusted. What happened, Kelvin? Kelvin said Reverend Sambo isn't, didn't I say that? I don't even know who this pastor is, but is this the same pastor that I'm speaking about? Because I never wrote his name down. Y'all see what that say, right? Kelvin said that Reverend Sambo isn't to be trusted. Again, I don't know if this is the Reverend's name. I got to get that. I will follow up on his name. And if this is the same person, Kelvin said that he cannot be trusted.
There you have it. They recommended to the governor to commute. The governor signed it, and she got out a good time just a month later. And now she has to go through this. Her son, who was there speaking on her behalf at her commutation hearing, now one might wonder, how many years will it be until she can speak on his behalf at his parole hearing? He's facing 10 years alone for the aggravated escape charge, and the other charges about the essay and the DV. I know he claims he's sitting there holding the documents, the affidavit saying, I didn't do it, there's no victim. But for anyone who's been around the block long enough, who knows how law works, it don't work that way. You know how many parole?
No. He said that it doesn't work that way. But honestly, I'm interested in knowing how does it work. So he just said, yeah, he's sitting there. And he said he got this affidavit and he got this and he got that. He said, but it doesn't work like that. So I'm concerned. I would like to know, in all honesty, I would like to know how does it work? I want to know, how does the law work? Let me make sure I'm responding to this knuckle sandwich head the right way.
The DV. I know he claims he's sitting there holding the documents, the affidavit saying, I didn't do it, there's no victim. But for anyone who's been around the block long enough, who knows how law works, it don't work that way. You know how many parole revocation hearings?
I would call him a dickhead, but then I'll be wrong for doing such. I mean, how dumbass can you be? If it doesn't work like that, then how does it work, smart ass? How does it work? How does it work when you're sitting there and you're saying I didn't do something? How does it work when a person signed the paperwork? How does it work? Listen, here's my problem with it. I don't give a damn if he's guilty or innocent right now. Why would you not rally to bring him in? Why would you not rally to bring him in alive? I mean, because it is told that, y'all like us dead. So why would you, instead of going with all the rest of the ops, why would you not rally on the other side? Why, you're not going to get no likes? You're not going to get no subscribes? You're not going to get anybody to listen to you, huh, Eyes? You're not going to get anybody to go along with you? You got to go against him. You can't rally for him to come in and get there safely so that we can prove or not prove that you're either guilty or you're innocent. Why would you not rally to bring him in? Why the only thing you're focusing on is that he's guilty? But I want to know, how do you know he's guilty? You're a part of New Orleans? You're a part of the trap? Are you a part of the trap over there, young man? I would like to know. I wonder who he is. I wouldn't mind having a conversation and a sit down with him. I don't have a problem doing conversations or sit downs, because it's never what you say to me is what I say back. There's somebody in the chat right now. If I'm telling a lie about anything, I got somebody in the chat that'll back me up cold-heartedly. If she's still here, I don't even got to bring her up, because one thing about her, she knows she here. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. You better know that. And when I say separated happily, Ask her. Ask, do I have to tell a lie? Hey, Nikki, let them know I get along with everybody, don't I, Nikki? Let them know I'm the same person. You damn right. I told you they're going to find me one by one. You better believe it, baby. Baby, I'm a good person. And she right here. I ain't got to tell a lie. And sometimes the Lord put people in your place for a reason. And I didn't even know she was going to be joining us today. Hey, Nikki, you thought I was going to let you go, girl? No, ma'am. I ain't letting you go like that. Thank you so much for flying in, Nikki. I appreciate you. That's why they don't understand when you say something one time, be prepared to say it 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. But then it's also times in your life you don't even have to repeat yourself. The people that know you will stand firm. She'll tell you how good of a friend I am. She'll tell you how good of a person I am. I'm good to everybody, honey. I'm the same damn person. Period. And I don't know who this knuckle sandwich head is. He's just going to outright accuse my man of what you want to accuse him of. Don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, at the end of the day, it don't work like that. Well, how does it work? How does it work when you're innocent and you're sitting in somebody's jail and you should not be there? I want to honestly know and understand and feel and filter out, what is this flabbergaster talking about? How does it work when someone signed the paperwork for you to be home months ago and you're still sitting in there? How exactly does that work? Let's listen in to how he said it worked.
We see here out of the state of Louisiana where someone gets locked up for doing the same thing.
So if somebody get locked up in the state of Louisiana, I mean, it ain't like that nowhere else. So guess what, y'all better listen in. The state of Louisiana doing things differently. When you get locked up in Louisiana, your ass don't get to get out. I'll be damned. I don't give a damn if you 47 years old and it's on a 40 date and you drinking a Coke 45 during a thunderstorm and it's freezing out the door. If you get locked up in Louisiana and you did something when you're 19 years old, you better be prepared to go back to jail on the house. That's what he's trying to say, because I don't understand. How could you go to jail and sit in jail for something you didn't do? Or wait a minute, if he been sitting in jail all that time, y'all ain't had no kind of date for a goddamn so he had no court date? When do he get to go to court? See, I couldn't pull those records. I'm going to show y'all something like God to be. Y'all ain't going to believe this. I'm going to show you, though.
To their girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, and how often they get up there and sign a petition saying it's not true. It happens all the time. It's a classic thing.
So if it happens all the time, you still can't hold them. It doesn't matter how long it happened. If they say you didn't do it, if they say I'm dropping the charges, if they say this and they say that, what y'all gonna do about it? You can't have a case without the witness. You just got to go by the law. But if y'all feel like that, press charges on her. Force her hand at it. If she don't got no proof, he gonna take it to court. Let him take it to trial if he know he didn't do it. It's her word against his. Are there any bruises on her? Did they take any paperwork? Did they take any pictures? If you know you didn't do it, when that girl did that to me last year, I don't give a damn what your mammy's name was. I said, I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to trial. I don't want to hear nothing from her. I don't want to hear nothing from her new baby. And she wasn't even pregnant. I don't want to hear a damn thing from y'all. All I want y'all to know is I'm taking this to trial. Don't bring nothing to me. That wasn't the problem with him. Clearly, he was willing to do whatever he needed to do. The problem that he had was y'all missed him in the system. He said he didn't do it. The paperwork said he wasn't around. Whatever. I don't give a damn. If she signed it, how can y'all hold him in there? What y'all gonna do? Make somebody or anybody say he did it? What y'all was gonna figure it out? No, it don't work like that. Whatever going on in this state of Louisiana, y'all need to watch the judges. Y'all need to find out what's going on with the goddamn governor. Y'all, it ain't nothing but corruption over there. I don't even got to go to their Mardi Gras. I don't never got to go to Mardi Gras. How about that? I got me my own damn beads. I have some beads right here, some beads right there. I'll put some beads on the earring. I'll put some beads on the end of these things.
In DV cases, and they will prosecute without it. So anyone who's
if you could prosecute without it, why did it take y'all long to do prosecution? If you could prosecute without it, why is there not a prosecution date? Why was he still just sitting in there?
On TikTok or otherwise.
I'm so sick of listening to this mule face. This man just talking out his ass. I'm going to be honest, he's getting boring to me. I'm going to try to listen to the rest of him talk, but I'm really, honestly and truly, I'm not interested. But I'll do it just because y'all sitting there. Y'all want to know what he said.
They don't know what they're talking about, but it's going to be a long time for him until he has a chance at parole, and that's assuming he gets out in one piece. His mother has a right to be fearful. He is in a tight spot, but my empathy does not lie with him. He seems to have no difference for anybody. He has now a sister that is locked up in jail, his girlfriend, the one who actually had.
So you think all of them put their life on the line because they thought he was guilty, and they just say, you know what, in the end, we're going to end up going to jail anyway. I wish I had the money, boy. I wish I had the money. Hey, boy, I'll put a team together so goddamn crucial until I try to bring the whole goddamn state down. I'll call the state. I'll name the state after all of those people that had to go in. I'll name the state after all of them. I'll name the state after all of them. I'll name the jail after 2 of them. That's the deputy that worked there that got in trouble, and that's him for being held hostage. He was being held hostage there.
Initially accused him of the charge. It's my understanding it's the same person is locked up for helping him, and people are going down left and right. Now they say the person whose home he was in when he made that video, they say that it was a relative who wasn't there, who did not know he was in the house, and that it was actually a relative that called the police and said, I recognize the picture in the background. I know where he's at. The police went and raided that house, and he was no longer there. I was thinking, though, imagine if he had done that call when whoever let him in was asleep, because he was whispering. And I thought, wow, he's just, and I don't know what it is that's going on in his mind. The idea that he's already trying to frame it like he was let out of jail, asking Donald Trump and Lil Wayne for help. It's pretty crazy. But what I gotta tell you, what's also crazy is that when they all first escaped, they had betting going on. Who would be the first to be caught? Who would be the last?
He's such an asshole until.
And I never bet on Mr. Tattoo Face. I mean, it's not like he has any way of escape, unless, of course, he found some way to, use makeup, make it go away. And then it could, in theory, be a really great escape, because everybody's looking for Mr. Tattoo Face. But here he is, his second escape. He actually just.
I wonder what he's going to do when this young man gets out. And he didn't do it. And for me, if he get in there and he did do it, I'm still not going to care. The reason why I'm not going to care, because first and foremost, he made it back in safe and he made it back in alive. But now we need to make sure he stay alive while he's in there. Number one, y'all hit the like button up there, share. Please make sure you hit the like button, comment. You can subscribe, do what you have to do. Get to know me if that's what you want to do. Hello, hey to everybody out there in the parking lot, all my parking lot pimps, parking lot pimpettes. Want to tell y'all, hey, welcome. Thank y'all for flying in. Thank you for joining. Yes, y'all know what today's topic is. It's Antoine Massey, hashtag Massey's hashtag corrupted ass New Orleans. All of them over there. Yeah, we listening to this dipstick. He's talking, he's making a joke out of Antoine as usual. That's what they're gonna do. They're supposed to make jokes. That was funny, but it wasn't funny when we was talking about Carmelo Anthony. It wasn't funny then though, but I was laughing. I was still giggling. I was giggling because just like he got an ass backwards now, He got an ass backwards then. And it ain't, but here's the problem. He's not the only one that got an ass backwards. Black people got an ass backwards too. And the ones I'm honing in on is the black men, because regardless to whether or not he's innocent or not, why don't I see more black men trying to get him back in there safely? Why don't I see men not worried about him coming in dead or alive? I mean, why don't we kind of push to kind of get him back in alive? I mean, we got black people that, so I'm honing in on black men. The reason why I'm honing in on our black men, because this is more prevalent to our black men. Not to say nobody else go to jail, but it's a couple of different things riding here. They always talking about black men don't take care of their kids. Black men be in and out of jail. Black man this, black man that. But now y'all see a black man, whether he's innocent or not. Why don't y'all help get him back in jail alive? Why none of these channels won't even post not even 5 minutes of him, other than, you know, they're not saying, man, come on back in, man. We got your back. We see this. We see that. We're going to make sure we watch you. We're going to stay, make sure we keep content on you. We're going to make sure we don't forget about you. No, that's not what they want to talk about. I got one channel I'm about to show you where, oh, don't believe what he say. So I'm looking at this young man. I'm saying, so ain't none of your friends done been to jail. None of your brothers, you ain't been to jail. Ain't none of y'all, you don't know nobody black men wise that done been to jail and say that they mistreat you in the jail. Just because you know somebody, if not yourself, that done been in jail and you know they mistreat you, why won't you stand for that solidarity on behalf of him? Just because y'all know they mistreated. And then there's so many of you out there from New Orleans, you have not, the only support I really kind of see, and we're going to dig into that, may it be today or tomorrow. The only support I honestly see, is the support that's coming from the other side, which is Facebook. I really don't see the support coming from over in YouTube. I haven't been on TikTok, but I can tell you this. I don't see where the black men are really they don't even care until it happened to them. There's too many black men that's been in jail, in prison. I even talked to one of them the other day.
Broke his record today for being escaped longer than his first one. So he is definitely better at it than the rest. Maybe it's because of his practice. If you want to see more about,
I wonder what's his practice, because you don't even know him. And you boring anyway. You're a sucker duck. He's a douche. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all something. Okay. Now, this is one of the young men that was also arrested. Gary Price. Gary went in, his date of birth. I mean, this fella is so young. Hello, Power. How you doing? How's everything going? This young man, yeah, I'm gonna show this. This young man went in. I don't know what kind of sense this make to me, and I could be wrong, but this is just one of the people, and I got all of their names, and I'm gonna look each one of them up. This young man right here, Gary Price. Gary got to be, what, 20, 21 years old? I never seen. He got 17. There are 17 murder charges here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 murder charges on him. He got 14 murder charges on him, y'all. I'm not saying that's not possible, but that sounds so rude. That's like, you, first of all, you mean to tell me New Orleans is so big until damn near every man that go to jail there got charges like that and still live there, even though the law gonna throw a book at them? Because I'm sure everybody in New Orleans know that something is wrong with their system, that their system is corrupt. So these boys listen, I'm not saying that this isn't true, but with what I'm gathering with this jail and their system, it's some corruption there. There's corruption there. There's corruption. I don't care what nobody say. Whether Antoine Massey is telling the truth or not, he opened up the doors for me, and I'm going to walk through them. Right now, I'm calling for him to come in safely. I'm calling for him to come in unharmed. I'm calling for any civil rights activists to step in just to bring him in. Everybody keep laughing at me because they think it's funny. I mean, for me, it's not funny. To me, it's not funny. Especially when I look back and see a lot of the black men, black women, black people making jokes. Mostly the black men. But 14 murder charges, 14. And listen, aggravated battery code, 1 aggravated battery, 1 assault with a firearm, false imprisonment with a weapon. Another, I knew it was more than 1 aggravated battery because he got an aggravated battery, 2nd degree, and then here, another aggravated battery, domestic abuse battery, simple assault, criminal damage to property, criminal damage to property, criminal damage to property, criminal damage to property, aggravated escape, Resisting an officer. Resisting an officer. How did he resist? And then another aggravated battery refused. Or a second-degree battery refused. What the hell is that? I'm not saying that he didn't do it. I don't know. It just seems so damn exaggerated. It just, honestly, it seems so exaggerated. I don't understand this. Okay. That's just for Gary Price. Yeah, I'm going to look up some more in a minute. The next one, back on Instagram.
Says the prisoners removed a toilet in this cell and cut a hole in the thin wall they could crawl through. The inmates scrawled obscene messages for the guards. One was misspelled too easy. Sheriff Susan Hudson.
They were still able to exit the jail about
Susan Hudson. She on here. Oh, I looked at her yesterday. She's Susan. Oh, you know what? When I looked at this yesterday, I was like, damn, she act like she against him too. My goodness. It doesn't. There you go, Kelvin. How you left me, Kelvin? I was just talking to you an hour ago. I was telling you when you said don't trust that. Is that the pastor, Calvin, that the mom and the sister is trying to get him to surrender with? Turn yourself in. The pastor got you. Is that the same pastor, Kelvin? Because Kelvin said that whole story doesn't add up. Exactly. None of this add up to me. I'm going to be honest with you. But let's finish listening to what she had to say.
About 1:01 a.m., after breaching a wall behind a toilet in the jail, they were seen exiting a door on the docks where we normally bring in supplies, scaling a wall, and running across the interstate shortly thereafter.
The jailbreak wasn't detected until guards did a morning head count 7 hours after the escape. 9 total hours passed before the sheriff alerted the public.
You got to go inside the facility to be able to see. They could have been anywhere. Then we had to first prioritize talking to victims to make sure they were safe.
One inmate was captured hiding under a car in a hotel garage in the French Quarter. Among those on the loose are 3 accused of murder.
Keenan Dennis, Gary Price. So this is the one right here where it says, the one that we just read his rap sheet, the 14 murders, I don't know how many aggravated batteries. I want to know, how do they know who did the damage to stuff? Like, how do you know who did what if y'all ain't see nothing? So how did y'all charge him with property damage? Is that the property damage in the jail for whoever escaped and how they got out? I mean, what property damage? Huh. When you look at all of these people, there's some corruption going on.
Derek Groves was convicted in a 2018 Mardi Gras shooting. Police believe
Derek Groves was convicted in a 2018 Mardi Gras shooting. Let's look that up. Derek Groves.
court today, nearly 6 years after 2 people were killed and 2 others injured in a Mardi Gras Day shooting. The shooter has been found guilty. In 2018, Derek Groves fired at a group gathered for a barbecue in the lower Ninth Ward. He and another man were originally convicted by a non-unanimous jury in 2019, shortly before the Supreme Court abolished split verdicts.
This verdict represents a long-awaited culmination of a very painful 6-year legal journey. The weight of their grief has been immense and a constant companion through every hearing daily, every delay, every setback. And while no court decision can bring back their loved ones or fully heal their wounds, this verdict provides a measure of justice.
Today, Groves also pleaded guilty to 2 other murders, one in 2017 and another in 2019.
In the comments on hearsay, somebody said just 2 weeks ago, as of May 29th, he's still on the run. And then somebody said, who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. That's what it say. And then the last comment says, woof the innocent. Don't know what that means. However, let me see if I see another one. Okay. Okay. No more. Let's finish listening to this. I don't know. It's just some creepy stuff with this.
Escapees are armed and dangerous.
We do acknowledge there is no way people can get out of this facility without there being some type of lapse in security.
The sheriff's office is laying blame on the city for not funding prison security upgrades, saying they've been asking for help for 5 years. You said
they weren't asking for no damn help because she was in there doing what she wanted to do, taking all these people damn money. Power said if Orleans Parish Prison received $50 to $100 a day per inmate from the state, every extra day someone stays bring in more money, especially when beds aren't at capacity. Wow. Power also said local jails often receive daily payments per inmate from the state budgets or justify larger allocations by showing higher inmate populations. Local jails often receive daily payments, and they receive daily payments from the state budget or justify larger allocations by showing higher inmate population. To avoid the cost. Power said avoiding liability by waiting for all systems, warrants, pending charges to clear before releasing someone and making money off of it. Then Kelvin said jail is a business. That's why they move slow to release folks. Kelvin, I'm asking you, Kelvin, is it the same pastor? Is it the pastor that the mom and the sister is telling this young man to come home to turn himself into? Is that the same pastor, Kelvin? Because I'm telling you, I feel like that pastor is not the right route. Because I just feel like if that's the same one, whoever this pastor is, like what has he been doing all of this time? It doesn't even seem like this young man trusts his family anymore. And all I'm doing, I'm honestly, I'm calling for activists. I'm calling to an activist. The movement for me is just step in to bring him in. I'm calling for an activist for that. Just step in. I don't care if he's guilty or innocent. Why can't we step together and bring one black man in that we've never done before? Like an activist cannot step in. If I was able to, Kelvin, I promise you, I will go over there. I'm not joking. I don't care if it's a last minute flight. If I was able to get over there and have somewhere to lay my head, you know, I got to take me a shower. You know, I got to bring my goody goods. It don't take me long to get dressed. But if I had a way to get over there, you know what I would do? I would get over there and I would stand until he make his way to that front door to let him know that he'll never be forgotten. Long as I know he in there, I'm going to start trying to help bring them out one by one. Power said the majority of the prisons in the state of Louisiana are private. That's what my friend was telling me, that they do private prisons and they own and are private owned, and the government funding for each person who's there over a certain number of days. I damn for sure heard about this private funding. Hey, Power, would you like to get to work with me? I would appreciate it if someone want to stand and get to work with me. I know it's going to be hard for some people. I'll do all the work. I just need a little bit of support. Like if y'all know anybody that know Antoine Massey, or if you know anyone that know any of the men that are in jail right now currently, like help me get to their family, help me get to the friends. Because if we could start something, I'm honestly, I'm calling for an advocate. If I was able to get there, I'll stand in the place. Even if I got to try to get a news station there to let him know, if you watching the news, somebody here for you. And I'll stand right there for him until he comes. And I wouldn't leave. I'll stay. I'll be coming from Florida. Kevin said lots of these private prisons are on the stock market. Wow. Oh, Power said no, she don't want nothing to do with that. Okay, I understand, Power. I get it. Yeah, I know that's not an easy thing to do, so I understand. But if there's anybody out there, I'm going to continue to rally for this. I'm going to continue to find my way. I'm going to continue to find my way, and I'm going to ask the Lord to just show me, like, I'm going to ask the Lord to show me what I need to do and to help guide me to whatever it is I could do to help these young men. Not everybody in there innocent, but I guess I'm going to follow my gut on this one. I'm going to follow my gut on this one. Power say, I have the capacity. Oh, Power say, I don't have the capacity for this type of advocacy. I understand. And that's understandable that you don't have to explain yourself. That's definitely understandable. Not everybody have that. And I get it. It's a whole different type of monkey. And thank you anyway, Power. I'm glad I did ask you though. I'm going to scour. I got so many leads on Facebook that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to see if I could bring anybody over to, let's have a conversation. Let's see if I could get more people to try to get someone to step in to bring him in. That's all I'm trying to say, step in to bring him in. I'm going to post a flyer. I'm going to start putting some flyers out, just asking to step in to bring him in. And if anybody see the flyer, anybody out there in La La Land, would you please just do me a favor? Even if you just share it on your channel, share it out, just share it with one person, you know. And I'm not just going to look for him while he's on the streets. I'm going to also follow him while he's in there. Because one thing that the Lord will do, if you ask him, all you got to do is tell him what you need. Right now, I know what I need. I need to get over there because I'll stand for him. And I'll show him that somebody do care, because I know how it felt when people turn their back and they only listen. People going to support you. They're not going to really support you until they get in that situation. That's what I've noticed about a lot of people. When they get into that situation, then what do they do? They'll support your ass cold-heartedly. You know why? Because they need you. And they see how it feels then. I had a friend that was like that. She would have been the first one. Oh, I ain't doing it, so I ain't doing that. Until it happened to that son. Something similar. And it's like, okay, that's why you got to not do stuff like that. And there's so many black men right now. And I get it. Everybody's saying, I don't want nothing to do with that. But what going to happen when you don't want nothing to do with it? But what happens when he was telling the truth, though? That's it. Okay. Power say, I can support by sending positive energy. Thank you so much. Whatever you send is greatly appreciated. And you know what, Power? Sometimes if you don't got the energy for that, don't worry about it. because it sometimes everything ain't for everybody. So it happens like that, and you good. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at that live, because you ain't notice how we twisted that thing up last Friday. So I don't know if I'm doubling it to the $200. I don't know how I'm gonna divvy them $200 out. So hey, Power, make sure you come back. As a matter of fact, Power, let me find something else instead of that comment where Power decided she not gonna help support me on this. She says she don't have the energy, she not doing it, and that's just her answer on that. So I better go along with what she said. I'm just playing. I ain't trying to make you feel guilty. I was just playing with your child. Power ain't gonna take that serious. She know I was just joking. But this is Power. She said, hey there. Power is our first. This is our very first small channel talent search winner. This is Power. This is our first small channel channel search winner. Power Store Inc. And I'm sure you'll see her tomorrow. She'll be back on the stage tomorrow. There's someone else that'll be back on the stage tomorrow. And looking for anybody else new to come in. That's me interrupting this regularly scheduled program and just letting you all know that, again, I got a small channel talent search every Friday at 8 p.m. So make sure you come out. If you got a small channel, bring your ass. Bring your ass to the channel. Do what you got to do, baby. Come on out. Listen, ain't nothing like free money, honey. I didn't ask you for nothing. That's my money coming out of my pocket. I'll get one of these men to fund it one day. They'll say, super chat, super chat. I'll get them to start making sure they super chat. And you never know. As this get bigger, whatever money I raise in the super chat, I might give that to somebody special in the chat. You better believe it. I might give it to somebody special in the chat. I might split it with the men on my panel. Hey, I might even give it to whoever co-hosts with me that day. It just depends on how my mind feels. You know what I mean? But that's when we'll start raising the pot. People come in and appreciate what we're doing and want to ask questions and stuff like that. They'll start sending y'all some super chats, because as sure as they send the super chats to you, I'm going to super chat it right out to you. I like doing stuff like that. I don't mind giving. If you got a small channel, hey, Power Store here. Power and I need to get together again, because we need to be on the second leg of us getting her channel together. You go over there, Power. Let me make sure. Let me see if you are in the chat. She said, I'm the one, not the two. Okay, so what she's saying is she got the channel. She got it on her channel. That's what she basically trying to say. So you know what, Power? Thank you so much. Power say, no. You ain't gonna put nobody ahead of me. Hey, she'll be out tomorrow. Y'all can look at her. Hey, if you do me a favor, would you make sure you drop that link in the chat? So if you are in the bag, reach out to Power Store Inc. She got some very, 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 very good information over on her channel. We definitely look forward to seeing her again tomorrow. She probably got a new short or two that she want to show us tomorrow. So Power and I need to get together so we can work on round 2. Because she started working on her channel now, and it wasn't even nothing to work on, just getting some small things together, just understanding what certain things mean, and just showing her, you know, what she could do on her end. Some things are out of your control when it comes to these YouTube streets and how you hit, and if you in the algorithm. But what you can do is, what before all that, long as your house look good and you can invite guests over, and they don't mind coming to sit in your damn living room when they get there. So that's what my job is. If you're a small channel, you want to show us to the panel, come in, win the money. You also getting support, because I'm going to help you. I don't have a choice. And then I'm going to put you in a community where I'll find people as we go. I got people now too. If there are certain things that you need, we'll be able to ship you over to somebody that can help you so that we can get your channel up. We can get you running. The main key, if you're not monetized, to get you monetized. The main key, if you got the subscribers but not the watch time hours, that's what we're going to help you do. Hey, no work is easy. It's your damn house. It's your channel. You got to do it on your own. But as long as you got the support, you can lead the man to the water, but you cannot make his ass drink. And thank you, Power. Power say so appreciative. And we appreciate you too, Power. Thank you for being our first small channel talent search winner. And we will be showcasing you a good tomorrow. We don't know if we doubling the pot or we splitting the pot. show up and we'll tell you. I also have a category where if you're here, drop your channel or leave a message. I don't know if you can leave a message in a comment, and what I'll make sure that I do, if you got a small channel and you want me to look at your channel during the contest, I'm also going to put up like 3 or 4 channels that I'm also going to go in and look at. Those channels will be in the running too. If I choose a channel offline and you're not here presently, I will send you $50. I'll give you 3 days to respond back to get your money. If not, I'm going to roll it over to the next week. I am. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get back to this regularly scheduled program.
You've been asking for money for a long time. How much money do you need at this point?
The locks alone, I believe, are
5.2 million.
yeah,
Just for the locks.
just the locks.
1.2 million just for the lock.
5.2 million.
5.2.
Y'all ain't hear that, did y'all? Why does the locks in the jail cost 5.2 million and they could use a butter knife to get through the walls? So y'all gonna put the locks. They didn't break out no locks. How many more breakouts y'all had? She been asking for help for 5 years. Who you been asking for help from? Now they about to start rolling each other under the bus now.
And Louisiana's Attorney General has called this prison break unacceptable, saying that the public should have been notified sooner. John, Maurice?
And Katie, you were telling us earlier today that some construction work on site may hold some key clues in the case.
Absolutely. Just a block away from here, the prison is currently undergoing a construction of a new facility for specific inmates that are facing mental health issues. And as a result of that, one of the things that's under investigation is whether or not these inmates were able to obtain power tools from that site. That's still something that they're going to keep looking into. But until then, the fact that they were able to scale one of these prison walls has everyone concerned.
Okay, Katie Weiss on the jailbreak there in New Orleans. Thank you.
The Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office says the prisoners removed a toilet in this cell and cut a hole in the thin wall.
But in the same breath, they worried about $5 million locks. Make that make sense to me. If you could take your pencil and you could cut a hole in the wall, what the hell y'all worried about locks for? See, they think it's funny. Eric Benson, 33, said Democrats getting out to vote. What is New Orleans? Is that a red state? You see there, well, Hung Gianni. See what they said? The first guy got caught. He definitely got an ass whooping. See, that's funny. So you're telling me you're familiar with the system. You're familiar with people going in there and they really fighting them and hitting them and really abusing them. Because why else would he have made a statement like that? Then you got false till 9 dude hop out, dude pop out, Milo around somewhere in another state trying to shake them 12s off. Keep going. Okay. Good work. I wonder why Honey Bunny _7 said keep going. I wonder if Honey Bun done been through things and understand the game. Honey Bun said, there you go. Honey Bun said it again. I hope they get ghost. Heard this underscore Scorpio say prison break 2025. Wow. Okay. And then I ran across this video. Let me see how many more I got. I think one more. I want to put just a little bit of this video up because I want to know, what does this person mean? This person said, don't fall for Antoine Massey. I want to listen in and see exactly what he's referring to.
Go live and they witnessed that shit, seeing what we seen. Damn, bro. You know what I mean? We talk about these young black kids losing their parents, man, especially the violence, man. We talk about Antoine Massey. His dad was murdered in front of him. You know what I mean? He got his brain blew out. That's the next story I want to cross over to. I want to do a recap on what's going on with the last two escapees, man, Derrick Groves and goddamn Antoine Massey. Let's check in with New Orleans, man, and see exactly what's going on in that situation, because something tells me, man, that, you know, the more and more time goes on, we got about it's almost been a month. We're about 4 or 5 days outside of a month that they've been looking for these guys. And I think with the latest news that's come out, they don't have a goddamn clue to where the fuck these niggas are at. And they basically admitted today. They admitted that we don't have a clue to where they at. And they even started trying to bargain with these guys to come out of hiding. Smash the like, but I'm going to get to that story in 1 minute. Yeah, smash the like.
Inmates escaped from the New Orleans Justice Center. The focus has shifted from the fugitives to the fallout, public trust, and Sheriff Susan Hudson. It is slipping, with a new survey showing her approval rating at just 18%. As the blame game heats up, some say the priority should be getting
them two escapees are fucking up shit. You see everything. We are talking about the officials now that work for the jail. We're talking about the conditions of the jail. These two escapees might have really did something good by not being caught by now, because now they're looking into this jail and the conditions, and you know what I mean, is this right to how these prisoners are being treated? So right now, to all the niggas in jail, Antoine Massey and Derrick Groves, they looking like heroes right now, fam. Them niggas looking like legends. Now I'm sure they're rooting them niggas on, run, nigga, run. You know what I mean? Investigate these motherfuckers up in here, man. Investigate these conditions, man. Investigate how we being treated, man. You know what I mean? Massey, I think Massey aunt said that she heard that them niggas was getting fed like every other day. The water was always cut off. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bullshit going on within this jail that nobody knew about. But now with these 10 guys escaping and 2 still been on the run almost a month later, people are starting to question what the fuck is really going on over there. Smash the like button.
Inmates back in custody and fixing what's broken in the system. Alyssa Curtis has that story.
In the weeks since the historic jailbreak, finger-pointing has escalated, but some say now is not the time to argue.
Let's get these fugitives back into custody.
But President and CEO of the New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation, Melanie Talia, says now is the time to dive into the criminal justice system's problems.
I think this really has brought to light the role that every agency plays in the justice system, including the Orleans Justice Center, and how critically important the housing of inmates is.
While investigations are looking into how the jailbreak happened, a survey shows New Orleans residents largely
Look at this nigga.
While investigations.
Look at this nigga. Look at Massey. Look at Massey. Everybody else mobbing up. Massey.
While investigation.
Them niggas, the Groves, them niggas mobbing out. Massey got a plan, man. Nigga Massey got a plan, man. He lacking behind. He got a plan.
Are looking into how the jailbreak.
That nigga tired of the bitch too. Hand on his hip. Nigga tired than a motherfucker, fam.
Man, shut your
you gotta wonder how these niggas stand.
Shut your mouth and stop talking about my nephew and my godson like that. But the reason why I'm gonna be your friend, because I swear for Lord, I knew I was about to get his ass. I was about to get your ass scolded. I was about to get you. Now I got to add his ass. Now I got to add Skull's ass to let him know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you running this the right way, because I just knew your ass was a hater. See how you did that? See how you finagled me with that name? I'm gonna get your ass back. Now I got to have him. I'm gonna get his ass, because I just knew I was coming on here to eat his ass up. Now he got me being, I ain't nobody's friend. Now I got to be this man's friend and come and apologize to him. There you go, boy. Take off.
And how these niggas surviving out here, bro? Who is hiding these niggas? Not saying I want to know. I'm trying to give them up and nothing like that. But like I said, run niggas run at this point, man. Y'all been free this damn long, nigga. Run, nigga. Fuck the bet at this point, man. I still think Derrick Groves will be the last to get caught because that nigga ain't nowhere to be found. Something in the back of my mind said they might be together. I could be totally wrong. They might not be. But I think they want Massey a little bit more, gang. I think they want this nigga a little bit more than Groves. They feel like Groves' ass done disappeared for real. Groves.
No, but they want Groves too, because remember, Groves is the one that we just read. He's the one that went through. He murdered a couple people. He got charged on about 2 or 3 different cases for murder. I think the only reason why they want him, because he did a video on their ass, and he got to know all eyes gonna be on him now. He got to know. I hope he do know. Ain't no way you're going to get in there, because you ain't going to be able to escape the radar with me, because they're going to have to tell me, because I promise you I'm going to ride this case. Because I'm glad this lady's saying that we need to look at the conditions of these jails, not just the physical condition of the jail. I need you to look at the conditions of a lot of things. I need you to look at the condition of these inmates. Let them tell you what they really go through.
Who's ass fuck around be out the country by now, fam? I'm not saying he is, but we know now that a female that used to work at the goddamn jail helped this nigga escape afterwards. So it might have been a few things he knew. That's how they got out that bitch. It was a few things he knew. No telling how long this nigga been planning this shit out, gang. Yeah, I'm starting to think Derrick Groves is the mastermind, him and that chick, and that's why he ain't been found. Because not only did he have a plan on how to get out that bitch, but he had a plan on how to get out that motherfucker and stay gone.
And I would agree with you on that. And then what you always got to understand too, when you are your brother's keeper, your brother's gonna keep you. You better.
He facing nigga nothing but life, my nigga. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building. Put some color in my chat, man.
Break happened. A survey shows New Orleans residents largely disapprove of the sheriff. In a New Orleans Crime Coalition survey, Sheriff Hudson only had 18% approval. Meanwhile, NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick is reported to have a 53% approval rating.
People feel safer in their own community and in the city of New Orleans. As a result, across the board, NOPD is performing better in the satisfaction survey.
But it's seemingly not just the residents who are
But what? Wait. 18% gave an approval rate for Susan. Ain't her name Susan? She damn sure on my radar. Only 18%. Susan Hudson. What the hell this damn lady up to?
Approving of Hudson. In a 2-minute-long Instagram video, Council President J.P. Morrell criticized Hudson. Morrell points to the recent arrest of alleged accomplice Dariana Burton. Burton used to work at the jail until she was fired last year for allegedly sneaking in contraband. Authorities say she's Groves' girlfriend. He also says he got the keys to the jail from a former employee turned whistleblower, but didn't name the person.
Maybe.
What?
My life before I came to Rise Up Kings was.
What the hell?
Nigga said he got the keys to the jail from a former employee turned whistleblower. He's saying that it's a chance that old girl could have still had the keys. Now, we know them niggas went out through the toilet, but after that, how did they get out? You know what I mean? I got to see this shit. They went through that toilet. Was any gates? Was any more doors? Like, you know, how did that toilet just leave them niggas getting the fuck up out of here, man? Or was them keys passed around to somebody else? But he's saying that basically, man, hey, man, you know what I mean? It wasn't hard for this to be an inside job. Hell, a whistleblower just gave me their keys. My former employee gave me the keys to the goddamn jail, man.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, how we don't know who all got these goddamn keys. These keys be floating around any motherfucking where.
Maybe you don't need to have the Shawshank Redemption digging a hole to escape. Maybe he didn't need to hire or scare a maintenance worker into doing it when any employee could walk out with the keys.
But the sheriff's office calls Morrell's claims misinformation. In a comment on the Instagram post and what the office tells us stands as their statement, OPSO says they are in possession of all the keys to the jail. They said the ones in the video don't open the jail or any cell. Alyssa Curtis, WWL, Louisiana.
And in a statement, Attorney General Liz Murrill says obviously they should know where the keys to the jail are. She says she's instructed the state's Bureau of Investigation to obtain the keys from Murrill as part of her office's ongoing probe of the jail. Now, 2 escapees, Derek Groves and Antoine Massey, they are still on the run. 8 other inmates they've been recaptured and are currently in custody in Angola.
Somebody said the maintenance man still in custody. I believe he is. I know he had an attorney fighting this case, but they believe his ass played a big role in this shit, man. You know what I mean? He lied and said Antoine Massey pulled a goddamn knife on him, and we know that's not true.
Right, and I'm wondering, why did he lie? Like, what would make him go? Like, what's honestly, what's going on there? Like, what would make the maintenance guy just lie like that? And that's a traceable lie. Like, what would make him lie? So if we could uncover that this young man ain't telling the truth, what we do need to rally for right now, Sko, we need to rally for him to come back in safely. Why? Because we want to see, listen, there are so many people say jail's this, jail that, but what they haven't done, he's the first man that ever pulled off recording it and seeing it in the way he did. Something wrong. Power said ghost inmates, individuals who are technically released but still hold the bed. Individuals are intentionally kept longer to continue collecting per diem funding, even if their presence is unlawful. Wow.
But then again, when you hear about the conditions of this jail, you wonder, was maintenance let on the floor by themselves? I mean, is it a chance he ain't lying? Old Sterling Williams really did get a blade put to his side? Nigga, I kill you, nigga. Turn that motherfucking water off, nigga. I mean, I don't know. That's what he say happened. I don't know. I mean, of course, he got to be able to explain that, because I'm sure they asked him, like, when the fuck did this happen, nigga? Where was the guards when they did this? You know what I mean? So he must be allowed to be on the floor by himself if you think about it, because it seemed like it was some kind of, you know what I mean, something transpired between him and Antoine Massey from what he say. We don't know if it's true or not. Antoine Massey say his ass is lying, but it seems like at some point in time, for him to even tell this story, him and the inmates had to be by themselves at one point in time. So the conditions of this jail is so fucked up. It seems like the people that work there are so corrupt that we don't know what the fuck is really going on, gang, to be honest with you, man. Yeah. Man, remember, Massey said he walked out that bitch. He said he was let out. He said, nigga.
Hey, one thing about it, one thing we could trace back, we just seen when he walked out of there, he walked out of there so damn calm. The problem with it is everybody was running, and he walked right on out there, and he walked slow as hell to get out there. So we do know that one thing we could say, he wasn't a part of the ones that ran either. I bet y'all better know that. Did y'all just see it? He's not a part of the ones that ran. So just continue to take note.
I didn't escape. I looked up and it was an open hole. Nigga, I just went out that motherfucking fam and went to the crib, my nigga.
Even though you know you weren't supposed to walk out there, Antoine, but we'll deal with that later. But I'm not going to knock you from walking out. The reason why I'm not going to knock your ass from walking out, because you just unraveled a piece of the puzzle that we all needed to know. Why is there such a high rate of inmate incarceration in New Orleans? Y'all better know that part. So I don't give a damn if he's guilty or not. Let's get him back in and let's prove that then. Why can't we rally together? If anybody know any kind of activist, anybody, let's listen, the movement, step in to get him in. Step in to bring him in. All we trying to do is bring him in. If he's guilty, he'll have his day. But what happened if he's innocent? We can help free so many other people if they're innocent.
I would have just left. I just went out the open hole, nigga. I was let out. Smash that like button, gang. Well, they have a new proposal, man. This is why I said Antoine Massey Derrick Groves, keep running, man, because now they're trying to play the goddamn and then they're trying to play the bullshit game of baiting the men. Now it's time to bait them in, gang.
I don't want to hear I fall and I can't get up.
I'm so glad he said that. Thank you so much, Sko. You know what, Sko? I got to find where you at, and I got to come over and salute and give you homage. Thank you for not having to have me tax your little flat ass. And I ain't got no flat ass. I can't wait. Now I need to get to the bottom of this. All of this is so crazy to me. It's so crazy, but I'm so glad. Thank you, Lord, for dropping this young man in my lap. Because, little young man, if you ain't felt like somebody loves me, baby. Oh, somebody loves you, baby. I'm going to play that song to end this. I know they're going to give me a copyright. And there was one more video that I was going to play. But guess what? I could play that video tomorrow. And the reason why, what was that number? 20557. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Y'all know I'm always playing my numbers. 20557. I like that number. Listen, I don't have to play that today. I'm going to play it tomorrow. I'm going to start. I might do the men only live, or then again, I might step on somebody's stage. But I can tell y'all this. Men time. Men. But I don't know if it's today. I'm mad at them. But anywho, I can tell y'all this. Y'all know I was just joking when I told y'all I was going to be on the Kendra G show. Y'all ain't going to believe I was on the Kendra G show yesterday. And if you go back into this chat, one of the people in the chat actually followed me from the Kendra G. I'm going to call your ass out, Dark. Dark is at work. He got a business somewhere. He was supposed to step on the stage. He said that I told a lie. I don't know what I lied about, but I was on the Kendra G. I told him the truth. I was married 31 years and I'm happily separated. They said I didn't tell the truth. What did he say I didn't tell the truth about? I don't know, but I tell you one thing. I'm telling the truth by Antoine Massey. Y'all need to step in and y'all need to help us. Y'all need to get this young man home. We need to not home. Y'all need to bring him back to where he need to be. It's called a movement. Step in to bring him in. That's all we need to do. Whether he's guilty or not, we will figure that out when he get there. We need a big name. If I was able to get there, because I am going to start asking y'all to hit that tip jar to get me over there. I mean it. I mean it, because I'm going to go over there. And I'm going to show him that I'm not going to let him go. And if it's somebody else in there that need help, I'm going to be there for them too. I want y'all to remember that tomorrow, YouTube's small channel talent search, 8 p.m., baby. If you got a small channel, you're trying to come in, you want somebody to help you, you're trying to get a shout out, you want to be seen, and you can possibly win that money, honey, y'all better bring y'all asses in. But I wants to do this. I'm going to get a copyright, but we're going to be okay. I'm going to play this one first. Wait. Let me stop there. Y'all know I'm going to get a copyright. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, thank you all my queen kings and things. Thank you all my pimp and pimplets out there in the parking lot. Thank you everybody from flying in. Thank you so much, Power. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you everybody that flew in today. Definitely Gabrielle. Appreciate. Hey, Nikki. Thank you so much. Nikki, keep watching, child, so they'll know. She ain't telling no damn lie about that. If she tell you she did it and said it, goddamn it, she did it and said it. Because y'all going to see more and more people come over from Facebook and other places that actually know me. If I say I did it, I did. If I say I didn't do it, I didn't do it. And if I say I did do it, goddamn it, what you gonna do about it? Because you in the Saiddit community. Hashtag. And y'all better know somebody loves you, baby. So listen, I want to play a little bit of this song first. And we're gonna listen to just a little bit. And we will be continuing Antoine Massey. I don't know. It just depends on what spark I get in me when I leave tonight. Because when I get up from here, if I got a spark that I want to come up with something else, I'm going to bring another damn live right back up. I surely am. But we're going to listen to just a tap of this. And again, just listen to it a little bit with me, please. Y'all better not forget, if you done been there with that man, y'all better know it. I can't even put that in. That ain't what I wanted to play. That ain't really what I wanted to play, but I love that man so much. I had to give y'all that. But I want to play this. Yeah, y'all can't. Oh, damn, y'all probably can't see it. But you know what? I definitely want to thank y'all. Anybody out there that know anything about Antoine Massey, anybody that's been a part of it, I want y'all to please, 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 please send them over to me. I'm gonna do this live really every day until I'm able to get over to New Orleans, and I'm gonna see if I can help those young men on the other side. And I'm not being funny. Y'all will see the same way I rolled out with Carmelo Anthony. The only reason why I'm breaking with Carmelo Anthony is because they break. When he get back on, I'm gonna be back on. Y'all want to see me on this side of town? This is where I'm at on this side of town. When it's time for me to defend what's right and defend what's wrong, I'm not gonna let it go. And I don't mind defending anybody, but I kind of take it to heart, honestly. I take it a little bit more to heart when it comes to the men. The reason why I take it more to heart when it comes to the men is because I got all brothers. I'm raised with all men. My dad raised me. I'm an only girl. I'm talking about with strong black men, but imagine a dad raising you, you know, in days like that. I'm 50 years old now. And I know a lot of times I had to stand up for my brothers because they didn't know how to talk. Plus, I got a brother that's always in trouble. But that don't mean you get to mistreat him, though. You're not going to hold him for a record. You're going to hold him if he did something right then. And this is why I'm going to fight. However, I'm not going to let it go. I'm not letting it go with Antoine Massey. I'm not going to hold him to his past. I'm not going to hold him for any of that. All I'm asking is for us to do a movement. Step in to bring him in. That's it. Whether he guilty or innocent, why can't we rally together to finally bring one black man in? Bring him in. If he's guilty, he gonna get his day. But if he innocent, we got a whole corrupt system to bring down. I really don't care what nobody say. I'm only here to support because I want him to come home. I want him to get back in because he got a bullet on his head. No matter which way he go, he got a bullet on his head out in the streets because they got a ransom. I mean, to say they got a reward for him. But then he also got a bullet on his head when he get back in there. You know why? He blew the whistle openly. He blew the whistle openly. So if he blew the whistle openly, what bullet do you think he got on his head? He got a big one on his head. And I want you to know, if you out there listening, which I know you're not, but one day you'll see this video because you'll see that somebody do love you. I know you don't want to come on in. He don't want to come in because he don't trust any of them. He probably don't even trust the family. But I got your back. And I'm going to take this. So I'm going to take it out on this. And thank y'all for flying in. And I'll see y'all again either tonight, or I might even let y'all know if I hit somebody's stage. Hey, Sco, if I didn't give you a shout out and salute, I'm going to salute you, my brother, because I do appreciate that you standing there, even though you gave me a trap ass. This man gave me a ass title on that video. Yes, he did. He gave me such a trap ass video, such a trap ass title on that video. I promise you, I came there with my guns blazing. I said, I'm about to get you. I'm about to get you. Then you get a knuckle sandwich head that fly in. I ain't gonna do nothing but ignore her. You got Truth that flew in. He's a lifelong violent criminal. He's a lifelong career criminal. He might be a lifelong career criminal, but was he a criminal then? Even if he is a lifelong criminal, we talking about what he did. Did he do it or he didn't? Do you got proof? Do you got proof? If you got proof, truth, then you shouldn't be a mouse. That's called a rat. Miss Truth. You gonna talk about if he blowing the whistle? You think, hey, Truth, you talking about, and Truth, why are you over here? You are one of me and you don't like each other. You know I go to your ass because you don't want you say Carmelo Anthony guilty. You say he innocent. You say Carmelo Anthony innocent. Thank you so much, True. How could you say Carmelo Anthony innocent and then you want to talk about this particular man? Truth Mouse. She cold-heartedly is on the side of Carmelo Anthony as a white mouse. She's a rat. And her and I get along good because she's a rat. She's a rat, and she decided to take a good side. And I appreciate you, Truth, for taking the right side when it comes to Carmelo Anthony. But I did see you on another channel, Truth. Truth, was that you on that other channel? It was a swingers channel. I seen your name on another channel. It's a swingers. Were you on another channel? Are you a swinger? I know one day you said your husband had to go home, but he must have was out swinging and left you home because it seemed like you couldn't get on the stage because he was swinging. So he was swinging that ass era. I don't know, but Truth is a swinger. Thank you for taking up a Carmelo Anthony, Truth. I definitely appreciate you for that. And you know what, Truth? I'll bring you to the stage, but thank you. I definitely. Oh, you're right. So what? Oh, I get it. Truth was saying, I apologize. Truth was saying that the Menendez brothers, the one who Carmelo Anthony had to defend himself with, she's saying that they're lifelong criminals. Truth, you shouldn't say that. Do you know those young men? I mean, rest in peace, one of them. He did, he had a sudden accident. I apologize for the accident, but you can't be a bully. So thank you, Truth, for admitting that the Menendez brothers, a.k.a. Carmelo Anthony, a.k.a. hashtag obviously innocent. Thank you, Truth, for stepping in. But on this one, Truth, we're talking about Antoine Massey, not the Menendez brothers, Antoine Massey. So everybody out there, just ignore what she just said. She's talking about the Menendez brothers. You know, the one that's going back and forth with Carmelo Anthony. She's talking about a whole nother case. She's rocking with us. Rock with us, Truth. Truth is rocking with us. Her husband is a swinger, I guess. I don't know. So she swung her ass this way. But now, Truth, going on because I don't go that way. But listen, anybody out there, somebody love you, baby. And somebody also love you, Carmelo. I love you, Carmelo. Your day gonna come. You got a supporter here. Thank you so much, Truth. We appreciate you supporting. Thank you so much. Yeah, we understand that. She's trying to say the Menendez brothers, I guess they crazy. I guess. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. Don't leave me out of it, Truth. We know you a swinger. We don't need you to tell us if you a swinger or not, girl. Damn, go on. Matter of fact, hey, Truth, you're a rat. It's
I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that. 7 fit flex on the jacks on that.